folks, how are we doing? It's Mayback Egg and welcome back to some more Timeless. Today, we are going to be playing some Dimir Reanimator, a deck that a lot of people thought would be the scourge of the format once Force of Will and Daze were added to Timeless, and it's honestly putting up some very good results. This is a tournament-winning deck list from Bugcatcher from the first weekend that Secrets of Strixhaven was out, and you'll notice that it is running a very slim and direct reanimation package with Entomb, Reanimate, and a single Atraxa. Backing that up are a number of classic blue and black threats such as Orcish Bowmasters, Tamiyo, and Hydroponics Architect, and you'll also notice that the third and fourth Orcish Bowmasters and the 3 Psychic Frogs are relegated to the sideboard. I took a look at what Bugcatcher had to say after finishing with the deck in the tournament, and it sounds like their intention was to run these 8 sideboard slots to kind of shift into a more tempo-based plan. You've got your 4th Fatal Push, you've got Requiting Hex, which is a new Fatal Push style card, the Orcish Bowmasters and the Psychic Frogs to play a more tempo-focused game. You've also got Force of Negations to respect combo, and you've got 4 Library of Alexandrias for when you end up on the draw. It sounds like Bugcatcher is a little bit iffy on this slot. This card is very powerful, but also in some strange ways pretty hard to evaluate, so there may be some matches where we cut a couple of threats to put the libraries in if we happen to be on the draw. Maybe we cut some of the strip mines that are in the deck, depending on what we find ourselves matched up against. We have the opportunity to completely sideboard out the combo. We've got the Atraxa, the Entomb, and the Reanimates totaling to 9 cards. You can have a fun of Reanimate in the deck to reanimate your Bowmasters, your Tamiyo, your Hydroponics, your Psychic Frog. So with all that being said, let's hop into some games. All right, we are on the draw, but this is a pretty strong hand. We don't have any counter magic or removal, but we've got a Hydroponics, a couple of cantrips, and we've got 1 part of our combo and a Treasure Cruise in case things go long. So I think we will keep this. And we will go ahead and we could play out the Hydroponics. Verdant Catacombs makes me think that they might have Fatal Push, so I think I'm actually interested in pondering here. Okay, we've got the combo. Let's go ahead and draw the Reanimate and then draw the Strip Mine, I guess. I don't think we'll be playing it next turn, but I really like what I see. Curious to see what our opponent is up to. Verdant Catacombs. Okay, looks like there's on some kind of Golgari list. Maybe it's Mono Black Stompy. Maybe it's that really cool Hardened Bonds list that's been running around lately. Thoughtseize is a bummer. There goes our Entomb, most likely. Or our Reanimate. Fair enough. Good thing we have a couple of other options at hand. And plenty of lands at our disposal as well. So let's go ahead and... we could strip mine here. Or we could drop the Hydroponics. And since we have 2 fetch lands, maybe what we can do is, in case our opponent tries to remove it, we could brainstorm and see if we want to daze it, Force of Will it, something like that. Badger Mole Cub. Okay. They might, in fact, be on that Hardened Bonds grind. I think I'll go ahead and fetch here just because I don't think we particularly want the Bowmasters in this matchup. We could, like, if they decided to attack with the Verdant Catacombs, pull up with the Bowmasters, but I bet they're just going to crack it on their end step. Okay, definitely didn't need another Entomb. I chose to mill the Brainstorm over because I'm looking to pop off a Treasure Cruise here. Let's go ahead and... Well, let's go ahead and attack with our Architect first. And then let's see what we get off of our Flooded Strand. It's possible I should be trying to halt whatever game plan they're running into. Maybe they're on natural order or something like that. But yeah, I'm thinking here what we will do is we will Fatal Push the Badgermole Cub. That's going to put 6 cards in our graveyard. We will pop off the Entomb because I think they're probably not running main deck Graveyard Hate, and then we'll Treasure Cruise right here. And just try to aggressively draw some cards. Okay. There goes the Catacombs. And we drew 4 cards last turn. Pretty hot. Malevolent Rumble. Okay. Consider me corrected about their main deck Graveyard Hate. I'm guessing they're going to go ahead and remove our Flooded Strand. Smart. I wonder if they're on some kind of strip lock deal. Okay, a Tamiyo's a nice pickup. I think we'll play the Strip Mine. We'll play a Tamiyo. We'll go ahead and attack with our Hydroponics.
The entire library.
And then, after damage, I think we are going to go ahead and Brainstorm. We did do that in the face of potentially them having a Fatal Push-Up, but I feel like they would have pushed our Architect last turn if that was the case. I'm going to put both of these Entombs back. We'll draw 1, and then we'll Ponder next turn.
Tell me everything you know about this plane. Think before you act.
And I don't... They're so ahead on mana that, like, I don't know what the point of Strip Mining is, but you know what? Strip Mine fills our graveyard for this Treasure Cruise. And we only really need 2 mana to do most things. We have Watery Graves. We're fine. So I think aggressively Strip Mining them is actually a pretty good plan. Okay. Bye-bye to the Treasure Cruise. We could just go ahead and get that back with Tamiyo. Let's go ahead and Ponder here and then decide if we want to get things back with Tamiyo or not. Well, this is an absolute shuffle. Let's get rid of that. Daze is nice. I'm surprised they're not doing anything. Let's go ahead and... You know what? Let's Strip Mine them. Let's return the Treasure Cruise. And if this is Bowmaster's... Oh, no, you know what? They have an Eldrazi spawn. So if that is Bowmaster's mana, they could pay for days. So I think we are chillin'. I should have thought about the Bowmasters before taking down Tamiyo. That was a mistake. They might pop one off right now. Their life total's starting to get low. I like that. No Bowmasters. I was a fearful bast. Okay, this is what they're doing. Well, we will absolutely be dazing that. I actually think Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up the Undercity Sewers. Yeah. We will not be playing with Ice Still Explorer. No, sir. All right. Took game 1 off them. So they're on some Strip Mine, Badger Mole Cub, Thoughtseize Gaming. I think with that in mind, let's sideboard out the combo. Let's get that combo out of there. And we'll put in our push, our Requiting Hex, and our Psychic Frogs. And I think, you know what? Let's go down 2 Strip Mines, and let's go up 4 libraries. I don't love days on the draw, but they didn't show anything that would indicate they have a way to interrupt that. I think we just rip it like this. Okay, folks. Let's see if I can do it. Library pass. I mean, thank God they didn't have a Thoughtseize there. I maybe should have drawn in their upkeep to play around Bowmaster. Badger Mole Cub. Let's draw a card. I would love to have been able to daze that. Not going to happen. Understandable. We could Strip Mine their Strip Mine. And then discard Frog to hand size. And then we could reanimate the Frog next turn. Let's give that a shot. Maybe I'm super fucked off for doing that, but it feels like minimizing the value they get out of their Strip Mine is pretty important in this matchup. So they'll go ahead and hose our library. Okay, that's fine. We got 2 lands, 2 draws off of it. That's not bad. And another Strip Mine. Okay. All right, opponent. How would you like me to reanimate my Frog? Ooh, the Fatal Push is not great. That's a shame. Ancient Tomb. They did not strip on our turn. Are they going to now? Yep. Sure are. Okay, we are in danger of them dropping the Ice Till Explorer next turn, so I think what I'm going to do is hold up Fatal Push and pass. And if they don't have the Ice Till, we can just push the Badger Mole Cup. There's their Surgical again. Drew a bunch of lands. I'm happy to see that. Do I want to crack this Flooded Strand? I think I do. Our life total's starting to get a little low. Okay. I think we ponder here for another fetch land. We did not find one. We did find a Strip Mine. That will not really do much of anything. We did find a Force of Will, though. I think... No, I should be principled and shuffle this. That's a really bad grip of cards to have, I think, lined up without... Well, I suppose I had the second ponder, but maybe I should have kept that Force of Will. I'm sorry, drawn that Force of Will. Are you going to Besage you? No, you're going to Crop Rotation. Okay, they're probably getting Strip Mine to get rid of our library. Sure, sure, sure. Oh, or our Watery Grave. That works too. That makes it pretty hard to cast our spells, but you get to draw a card next turn. Treasure Cruise. Well, can you give us a blue source? You can't. Damn it. Okay. Let's get rid of our second Tamiyo. Force of Will is nice, though. Could see myself forcing something. Like a dreaded Ice-Till Explorer or a Wary Zone Guard. Badger Mole Cub. I don't think I'm in the market to force that. Don't care about it that much. Get ready for some sauced up plays, folks. If we lose this game, at the very least, we drew a shit ton of cards. And we have whiffed on lands again. Jeepers. Okay. Tamiyo, Hydroponics to the yard. Maybe next turn we'll do it. We're taking 3 here for sure. Going to 6. There we go. There we go. All right. Full control. Tap, tap, tap. Let's go ahead and let's grab our I mean, I think we have to shock here, as much as I hate it. Let's push the Badger Mole Cub. Yeah. And then we can stabilize with Hydro, Tamiyo next turn. Yeah. Let's get rid of the Treasure Cruise. We don't need to be drawing any more cards. Daze is nice. Let's play out our Tamiyo. They might have some removal for it. And notably, at 2 mana, I'm sorry, at 2 life, Force of Will costs 1 life to play for free. If we pick up our Watery Grave with Daze, we can't shock it back in. I think we pass here because we could draw cards next turn that are relevant and just have a grip of 9 on their step, on their turn. They're looking at my graveyard. I think they might be going for a Surgical. They're getting rid of the Psychic Frog. That is okay with me. I'm not going to force that. I would love to Requiting Hex their Overgrown Tomb next turn so that we can gain some life. Blight our Tamiyo. Okay, maybe they've finally drawn the Ice-Till Explorer here. Okay, they're pushing Tamiyo. That means we take 1. I think we got to let that happen. Because this could be Ice-Till. It could be Ice-Till. Full control. Draw some cards. One life. Oh gosh, we can't even play. We can't even shock our Watery Grave. We We can't blight a creature. We could treasure cruise. I think we just got too low of a life total. I don't think that there's a way out of this other than just blocking with hydroponics. Damn. Let's get rid of the treasure cruise. We've drawn over half our deck, folks. But I'll tell you what, you can draw as many cards as you like, and your opponent can still pound your dick into the sand. Wow. They're passing. Hydro. I have to let that go. I can't force. It's fine. Rip that out of my hand, why don't you? What this does mean, though, is that we can Requiting Hex next turn. That's... Oh, shoot! I forgot that they were poaching a card out of my hand. I could have... I was getting ready to library for 2. All for naught. Okay. If we win this game, this is some crazy shit. We've paid the blight cost. And I also probably should have drawn off of library there too. So let's cruise. See what we draw. Flooded Strand is good. And we can pass with... I can't. I gotta hold this up in case, like, they Bowmaster it. I mean, they probably don't have Bowmasters. It would be ridiculous if they sandbagged it until now, but I don't think I can attack. But we are barely staying alive. Library gaming. Oh, shit. I forgot to... Man, I am fucking up with this Library of Alexandria, folks. And you know what else? We're in danger of decking here soon. Not soon, but we got 23 cards in our deck. Okay. Let's go ahead and ponder. We have some Orcish Bowmasters that could put in some work here. We don't see it. We shuffle. We get a daze. Let's ponder a... No, let's ponder again. Yeah. Force of will. Shuffle again. Strip mine. Doesn't do anything. We've got a discard down to 7 here. I think we get rid of one of the brainstorms. I could attack with hydroponics. I think I will. As crazy as that sounds. We'll get rid of a Bowmaster. Okay, they're finally going to move. We got to Force of Will this. We're back down to 2 life, which is super spooky. If they have a Veil of Summer, they don't. We could have Dazed and Dazed. Okay, this is really scary. Undercity Sewers. Let's take a look at a card. Don't need a land. Not right now. Are all the Bowmasters hiding in the bottom of my deck? Okay, I probably missed another library trigger. So let's full control. Library. Library. We put the Bowmasters in the deck, right? No, we didn't. Because did I take them out? I can't remember if I've sideboarded them out or not. We may not have a win con. Let's find out. Shit, man. There they are. Okay. You guys go back in. And oh my god. We chill. We got to get rid of Strip Mine, and Fatal Push could do something. We're going to get rid of Strip Mine in days. I need to gain some life, bro. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Okay, this is probably going to be Wary Zone Guard. I think I'm dead. Yeah, because we daze. No, wait. This just comes in and it comes in tapped. They're going to get back a Strip Mine, probably, right? Strip Mine would turn on Fatal Push. As much as I want to play the Bowmasters, I think... No, I just play the Bowmaster. Yeah. Yeah, I play the Bowmaster here. We got to start putting some damage in their face. God, this is spooky. Can't even shuffle. Okay. We have two... Okay, hold on. Tap you for blue. Brainstorm. Fatal Push, daze. Put these lands back. If we shoot the Eldrazi spawn, they can just sack it. And we won't get the Bowmaster trigger. So the best thing we can do is get them to chump with it. So we go to attacks. They block the 2/2. Yep. Smart. They go down to 4. I can't believe this game has lasted this long. They haven't drawn a Bowmaster. They haven't drawn anything. What are they crop rotationing for? Just another Strip Mine? Probably, right? It's another Strip Mine. They go for the Undercity Sewers. Understandable. If they swing, we kill them next turn. If they don't have anything else, they're really thinking about it. Okay, they have to let us go. 10 cards in deck. I think we double draw. None of those cards do what we want them to do. Let's play Misty Rainforest. Let's swing in. Our Orc token dies. They can't tap the Ancient Tomb. which is kind of huge. We Fatal Push. The Assassin's Trophy our Bowmaster. Okay. Is our island still in the deck? It actually might be. Kind of huge. That means we can actually daze twice if they try to play something. Oh my god. I can't believe it. This is so nuts. Oh, jeez. Okay. 6 cards in deck. Draw, draw. We can ponder. No, let's just go to attacks first. Hit him for 1. Requiting Hex. Requiting Hex. We could Hex our own hydroponics if we need to. Oh my god. Wow, 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 wow. Less than 12 minutes on the timer. Rare shit you don't usually see from Maybach Egg. That turns on Fatal Push. Oh my gosh. Okay. You have to tap the tomb. You have to tap the tomb, big homie. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a game. On the draw with Atraxa in hand. There's a chance we could shuffle this away with Brainstorm. We're playing against a Luris deck. I think I'll go to 6. That is much better. We'll put back the second Reanimate and let it rip. Dawnhand Dissident? What are we doing? Watery Grave. Pass. All right, check this out. Entomb. Atraxa. Okay, they don't have the counterspell for it. Reanimate backed up by Daze. What do you do again? Oh, God. That's an ability. Okay. That... I should have read that card. Man, fuck me. I could daze my own... No, that doesn't make any sense. Damn it. Well, that shit ended up being pretty good. I literally just looked at it and was just like, man, that's some fucking... some fucking Lorwyn Eclipse rare card. Okay. We probably lost this match. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, no lands. I don't think we're doing anything. Obsessive Pursuit. X is the number of permanents that you've sacrificed this turn. It gets lifelink. I think I've seen people talk about this in Legacy. I think I saw Thraben you talking about this. Seems neat. Seems like a decent card for your Luris permanent sacking, Moonshadow, Shredder, build. We have a polluted delta. We shock, we go to 5. Don't have enough cards to treasure cruise. I think this is a GG. Next time I'll read what Dawnhand Dissident says. Well, if they're main decking that, we're absolutely getting the combo out of our deck. We're going to put in Fatal Push, Requiting Hex, Orcish Bowmasters, Psychic Frog. Do we run a library? We're going to be on the play. Is there a spell we like better? I don't think so. We could do a value reanimate. But if they have that fucking shitter dissident, we're going to be in trouble. Let's run a fun of library. How about that? Strip mine hand. Can't do it. Library. Strip mine Days Orcish Bowmasters. We're keeping that. I actually, as much as it pains me to say, I think we're putting the library back. Yeah, it would be crazy to keep it, right? Because we don't draw, and we're just not going to draw enough cards with hydroponics quick enough to get it going. I think we work the mana denial plan. Plop down our hydro and pass. Man, that last game was so nuts. So nuts. I would not have won that game in any other format. I won that game because I had 2 Library of Alexandrias that I was drawing 2 cards per turn off of when I remembered to do it. I'm cool with letting this resolve because we'll just Bowmaster it. Yeah, I mean, it was just insane. I mean, y'all saw it. That was so nuts. Double strip mine? You bet. Days? Picking up that polluted delta? Sure. Thoughtseize. Guess that's okay. Actually, you're going to take it out of my hand anyway. Why don't I draw a card off of it? The Dawnheart Dissident is back in action. Another Daze, red hot. Love that. Psychic Frog, love that. Let's go ahead and... I don't know what to put back here. I guess maybe the Flooded Strands and the Strip Mine. Maybe draw the Strip Mine if we want to. If we really want to. Ooh, that turned the Strip Mine on top into a island. Let's grab that. And a force? We're shining! Douthie Voidwalker. I'm less concerned with this fucking with my graveyard and more concerned with it just doing damage. So I think I'll daze it. As crazy as that sounds. We are pretty behind on mana now, but we've surely got the upper hand. Let's see here. Let's play our Watery Grave. Let's attack first. Let's play our Watery Grave. We could Tameo and then Treasure Cruise next turn. I think that's what I'd like to do, rather than Treasure Cruising right now.
Nothing like warm tea and a
You're blighting yourself to surveil. Fair enough. Okay, Moonshadow here, I don't know, I think I'm okay with. We're like so due for some removal. Okay, Strip Mine I'm less okay with. Island is nice. We could go ahead and rip that treasure cruise right now. That sounds pretty good to me. We'll leave our, Oh, shoot, I should have swung with Tameo. That was free. My fault.
I will protect this library with my life. I am not defenseless.
I think we chill in case they can't activate the Moonshadow. Oh, they're going to blight. They're going to do this stupid little combo with the Moonshadow. That's annoying. And then crank it up. I think we swing with the Hydro. So if they blight, crack a fetch, they start swinging for 3. They're buying Luris. Well, we would love to Force of Will that. Oh, they're just going to go face. Are you sure about that, opponent? I mean, I'm not blocking that. Not with my Bowmasters. Let's ponder. Fetch is good. I like the fetch. We do have to start worrying about our life total with this Moonshadow doing its thing. But let's draw a bunch of cards and then see what happens. Because we may draw into a Fatal Push, which would be absolutely lovely. There's a Treasure Cruise. I could really go for a Fatal Push here. Or a Requiting Hex. There we go. Thank you so much. I'll be taking that. Life total's getting pretty low. A little worrisome. They're going to daze us. We could force this. No, we need to force the Luris. We need to force the Luris. So we let that happen. We could get the Fatal Push back with the Tameo next turn.
Respect the library.
I don't think we're going to play 2 frogs this match. I think it's Brainstorm. GG's. We're on the draw this time. Do we want to change anything in our deck, given what we saw? We haven't seen any Super Shredders. We have this... Yeah, I shouldn't have called it stupid. That's unkind. It's kind of meme-y, a meme combo with Dissident and Moonshadow, but hey, if it's fucking us, it's fucking us. I can't talk that much shit. I think this is good. I think like with this guy in their deck, I'm not really interested in running the combo. We are going to be on the draw, so maybe we go down a daze and up a library. Do we want to sub out our Strip Mines again? That puts us at 22 lands. That's not bad. Maybe we'll go down to 2 dazes, 3 libraries. See what happens. We got Fatal Push, Ponder, Bowmasters, and a Force. Treasure Cruise to reload. I think this is almost as good as it gets. Obviously, a library would have been lovely. And a Psychic Frog. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think we Ponder here. I'm interested in having quite a bit of removal on our hands, so let's draw the Fatal Push. And we'll draw the Ponder next turn. We can shuffle if we don't like what we see. Here comes Moonshadow. Do I want to be super aggro and force this? No. This is why I have the Fatal Pushes. Do I push it now or do I push it later? We push it later. Thoughtseize. Go ahead. It's a tough decision, I get it. Getting rid of the Psychic Frog. I suppose that's one of my only threats. Okay, here comes their little buddy. We're going to swing in for the attack, and I think I'll push here. Okay. Let's hunt for our next land drop. There it is. And a Requiting Hex to follow it up is pretty fantastic. So, unless we absolutely have to get out of jail, I like that lineup. I will not be shuffling that off the top of our deck. Have I seen a single cantrip from them? These games? I don't think I have. Kind of funny. Okay, they got all their creatures. They got all the critters out. Okay, we won't be able to curve out and draw the Requiting Hex, but I think that's okay. We will go ahead and... Well, actually, you know what we can do? Oh, no, we can't do that because Donhan Dissident can take counters off of Moonshadow. I was going to say we can Bowmaster the Moonshadow, but it don't work like that. I kind of like developing Tameo here. We're at 12 life. If she sticks around, we could Treasure Cruise next turn and really get to work. They know we have the Fatal Push. They know we have a Force. It does mean we're possibly taking... No, we're going to Fatal Push something. We're going to... I think actually, you know what? I want to Fatal Push something before the end of our turn. So I'm going to go into full control here. Because I think they're obviously going to take something off of Moonshadow. This is pretty cute. I can't lie. They're looking for some shit to exile, which makes sense. Yeah, they're going to exile their own... Oh, they're blighting their Nethergoyf to get rid of their Moonshadow? Okay, what does this do? What is your aim here? During your turn, you may cast creature spells from among... I should have read this card a long time ago, man. I think this is the threat now. We get rid of you. Yeah, that's fine. You just sooted your Nethergoyf. You might be able to bang in with a big Moonshadow here. Or are you looking to get your Nethergoyf out of the graveyard? No, they don't have enough card types. Cruel Claws Heist. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. If the gift was promised, you may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast it. That means they get a Requiting Hex or a Bowmasters. That is some ludicrous tech. Do I want to force this? No, I don't think I do. Oh, and they gifted me a card, which is a Treasure Cruise. That's awesome. They can't cast the Bowmasters in time. They could Requiting Hex, which would actually be good for them. Oh, you want to take my Treasure Cruise. Okay, that's fine. And you're going to let it rip right now. And you're going to let it rip next turn. Bowmasters in the yard. Block. Okay, this is starting to look a little spooky here, but we've got a cameo attack, no damage, Treasure Cruise. We can draw land. There we go. That's great.
In the right hand, knowledge
We
is the
can
violence is not the
Requiting Hex. We can Bowmaster. I think we are in the position of power. Let's see what they do. Because if they want a Treasure Cruise, we could, like, obliterate them with some Bowmasters. They drew a land. They're going to go to attacks. They're going to attack with the Moonshadow. Do I want Tamiyo to go to 1? I don't know. I don't know. I think we get rid of this Moonshadow. They're going to cruise here. I think we got to force it. Then we can take them off some blue. Keep their pain lands around. They try to lure us. Maybe we can daze. That type of shit. But we have to draw some gas next turn. Cruising. Oh, wow. They played around. They tapped a lot to keep the Nethergoyf around. I don't know why they did that. But we're going to... Yeah, I think we got to get rid of the daze and not the brainstorm. We sack the Undercity... Sorry, strip mine the Undercity sewers. Oh my god, that is maybe the best thing we could have drawn. Let's see what we draw. Let's brainstorm. Library. Let's put back. Let's put back Days and Library. Do we want to draw those? Can someone tell me if I've made a land drop? That I have, right? Yes, I did. I draw those, I go to 5. I don't think that this is a library matchup, so I'm actually more interested in, I think, going to get our island and then cruising. And we drew Days in a Library anyway. Let's go ahead and... Oh, I shouldn't have just willy-nilly exiled. I should have left a force of will in there.
Use your words.
This game is, I was going to say, starting to look pretty locked up, so glad my opponent agreed. GG's. Decent tempo hand with the opportunity to draw into our combo. I'll keep it. We're up against a Lurrus deck. Looks like they're taking a mole. Hey, I'll tell you what. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, kind of a lame set. That's kind of cute. You tap the pizza, it goes away. We just like to have a little bit of fun around here on the Maybach Egg channel, you know? Tammy Yo. We'll let this happen.
Oh, how am I supposed to focus
I'm kind of
on
interested
only one
in
project?
seeing if they will daze themselves. They don't have a daze at all. Okay. Hold up Bowmasters. Rip Brainstorm if we don't Bowmaster. Are you going for it? Please tell me you're going for it. Come on now. Come on now. Do we want to... Let's crack. Oh, no, wait. No, it's okay. We already have a fetch. I just want to save on our life total here. Daze you, my man. Hydro? Oh, my God. You bet. Let's do Polluted Delta. Put that on top. My turn. Let's Hydro. Let's Ponder. Another Daze? Oh my God. You betcha. Have we resolved one Atraxa? I think we've resolved exactly one Atraxa. We're playing Dimir Tempo without Lurrus.
Down on the surface.
Okay. The Tamiyo is going to flip. That is a bummer. Because aside from our Bowmaster accruing some mass, I don't think we have too much in the main deck to clear the way and get rid of her.
This will be a boon to my research. Respect the library.
You're going to get rid of our Watery Grave. That's okay. We've got 7 cards in the graveyard now to do a little treasure cruise. Let's swing first. That's funny. The Watery Grave we played is going straight to the top. Actually would rather draw that. Draw it tapped or untapped? Let's play it untapped. We can play with our life total a little bit here. And an Entomb. Very interesting. Gonna force us? Please force us. That would be awesome. That would be so sick. Sounds great, opponent. Let's pick this up. You got the daze? Ooh, you've got the daze. Damn. Okay. Yeah, you got it. I think that's okay with me. Oh, are they going for their own cruise? Sure looks like it. No, they are Psychic Froggin. Well, guess what we got? We got some fucking gas. It's a little spooky because we are gonna drop pretty low here, but the attack is pretty much free. Let's do it. Plus, if they happen to strip mine our Watery Grave, we're going to be in a bit of trouble. They're going to ult their Tamiyo next turn. Not this turn.
I am not
Next turn.
defenseless.
We can get them to drop a card with their frog and pave the way. Ooh, little Esper deal. Okay. Yep, that's good. Esper's worth knowing about because we will be worried about swords on game 2 here. Take us home, Atraxa. Take us home, homegirl. Yes. Okay. Ponder. Daze. Tamiyo. Flooded Strand. It's spooky because we crack this and we go to 1 life. But we have so much gas in the tank. I want them to ult their Tamiyo and we put the Bowmasters into play. Oh, she's doing it. She's doing it. If they drew exactly Bowmasters, that would be crazy. But we have the days for that. How many cards? 23 cards?
The multiverse holds
Hey, you
more
bet.
knowledge than I can ever learn.
Whoopee! Oh, wait. Actually, we might be dead, because we can't force of will this. Okay, you force... Yep. Ugh. I think we are dead. That's why they had me click through all of it. Damn it! Oh, well. Okay. Esper Tempo. Esper Tempo. They saw the combo, so let's go ahead and trim the combo. Quieting Hex, Fatal Push, Bowmasters, Psychic Frog, and one of Reanimate going first, but we have just a Strip Mine. That won't work. That also won't work. This will work. We're going to keep... I think having 2 threats would be nice. Do we get rid of Ponder Brainstorm? Ponder Requiting Hex? No, we definitely keep Ponder. I think we get rid of Brainstorm. And maybe even we get rid of the Strip Mine. Do we get rid of Strip Mine or Requiting Hex? I think we get rid of Strip Mine. We'll crack. I think we Ponder here. Hopefully set up some defense for our little guys. We don't set up defense, but we do set up extra copies of both of them. We can optionally draw the next Tamiyo. So they drop their own Hydro. I think I'm interested in getting rid of this. That resolves instantly. And we'll go ahead and curve out with a hydroponics of our own. Let's go find ourselves a fetch land. All right, Flooded Strand Pass. Go to attacks. See what they do. Like it might be Bowmaster. Mana. Let's drop another Hydro. In our Undercity Sewers. I think I'm looking for a fetch. Call me crazy, but I'm getting rid of that Daze. I might even... You know what? Let's load the board up. You drew the Daze, so be it. There's the Bowmasters. So until we draw some removal, we'll have to play around that. We're empty-handed. No shuffle on the Ponder. Strip Mine. Attacks. This is definitely making it look like they have another Bowmaster, so I'm not really interested in blocking except for... I mean, okay. They ping my Architect and I lose an Architect. That actually seems fine. Play your Bowmaster. So be it. I would much rather remove one of your Bowmasters than get caught up in it. Alright, this is tricky. Call me crazy. I think we're looking to draw an out here. Because Treasure Cruise is not doing it. I think we just have to let the 10... Sorry, the 4 smack us here. Are they going to go grab Lurrus? Maybe? They're taking a look at my yard. I'm really surprised we haven't seen any white removal from them yet. I may have just asked for it. Nope, there's a Tamiyo. Okay, now they're buying Lurrus. Another Tamiyo does not do it. I mean, we basically have one thing we can do. We can cruise. Reanimate. We could reanimate their Bowmaster. Actually sounds kind of good. Let's do that. And we can cruise. Please show us a force for the Lurrus. Yes! Oh my gosh. We might still be in this game.
Love to hear stories from your... Use your words.
And a Psychic Frog? Jump time. I think it's the Ponder. There's the Ponder. Tamiyo blocks. Psychic Frog blocks. I think we got to buy back Force of Will.
Use the past to plan for the future.
chill.
Nearly the entire library.
Mm-hmm. I think we block with Hydro. Yeah, I think we block with Hydro. Or Tameo. I think it's Hydro. Ponder. Let's put the damage on them. Maybe they'll crack a clue here to try to flip Tameo. Changing their mind. I think we gotta force this. Strip mines. Bringing me down to 2 lands. That'd be fine. Yep, that's cool with me. Watery grave that we cannot shock. Okay. Uptick Tameo.
Respect the library.
Swing with Psychic Frog. Draw a card. Bowmaster. Oh. That's pretty good. Another land from them. Pass. Okay, I would love to run out the Bowmaster, but I think I have to play around Days. God, the polluted Delta. Oof. Not really working out for me.
I am not defenseless.
Oh, yeah. You can block me. Got him in a nice little trap here. We're at 1 life, so it's not much of a trap. They're going to crack. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have put the... No, that's fine. Unless they draw a Brainstorm. Then we're fucked. Cling to Dust. Exile... Okay, they're going to draw a card. That's okay. That's their second card this turn. Okay. Have we stabilized? I don't think so. They have 3 cards in hand. They just need a Bowmasters to go face and I'm dead. They can cling to Dust. They have a fat graveyard. But they would be completely tapping out for that. Man, these games have been long as fuck. Tank City. Return a card. Treasure Cruise. Don't want that. We pump you up to Get 3 cards in the graveyard so we can draw a card. We can also force them to block here. No, that's not true. They could gain 3 life off of a creature card from their graveyard. So we will not attack with our Orc token. They got swords. I will gladly take a little bit of life gain. Okay.
Respect the library.
Tamio ults next turn. They crack this clue, maybe? No. They gotta respect my Bowmasters. Maybe they cling to get some of their own life gain? They're sitting much better at 6, but... Okay, push on the Orc token. That's fine. We're blocking with Tamio. It's as simple as that. And then we're going to draw with Tamio. And hope to God we draw some gas.
I've done my research.
Ooh-wee!
Longer.
You're getting pushed. And we're going to game 3. Holy shit. Man, down 2 strip mines, down 2 dazes, up 4 libraries. Let's see what happens. It's possible that I should have boarded the combo back in. Okay, they've taken a mulligan and we have a library opener. We have to keep this. What you got, opponent? Tamio. It's fine.
If you need me, I'll be in the library.
Draw on their upkeep. Nice thing about this is that if we force something... Ugh. We say bye-bye to our library. But I was going to say, if we force something, we go down to 6 cards, we draw 7 cards for next turn. And then... get to rip library again. But... we force of will a brainstorm because that's kind of where we're at right now. Play island and pass. Hydro. Undercity sewers. Milling over a hollowed fountain, which makes me think they have another land drop, or they're just looking for gas. There are 2 lands on top. Draw 1. I think we just hold up Bowmaster. This might get dazed. Good thing we have another one. Oh, they're going to draw a card. Interesting. It's kind of a sign of weakness. Or maybe it's not. I don't know. Yeah, they're dazing us. That's fine. Here's my Tamio. You want to force that? No. How about...
Oh, I'm late for class.
Do we want a Psychic Frog here? No, I think we spook him out with Bowmaster mana. I actually would not hate if Bowmasters got dazed or forced here. Something like that. Polluted Delta. Cracking it. They're going to draw a card. We're going to Bowmaster. They have some answer. Maybe they're just going to draw. Yeah, because the Architect hit twice. In the off chance that the Bowmaster stays alive, I'm just going to send it. Damn. Yep. The Architect. That's a shame. Tameo flips.
I'd rather avoid a fight. But not the answer.
This is interesting. Ping the Bowmaster. Swing with the work token. All right, that's getting forced. Maybe not the worst thing in the world. Ponder. How did I stack that? That's not the worst way to stack it, but they are going to get a ping Appa here, but let's get rid of their Hollowed Fountain. Do we want to attack here or do we want to block? I think we want to block. That's 4 damage coming our way. And I think we have to be mindful of our life total. I'll play around a Bowmaster's ping.
I am not defenseless.
I think I might have goofed this one up. That last game took all that I had. Psychic Frog? Force of Will? Okay. I think they just got their forces on point. You know? God. Fatal Push. That's something. Clear the way for a cruise next turn. They're going to ult their Tameo, though, which is not great. Not next turn, but the turn after that. So we take 4 here. Their Tameo was just able to do some work. All these clue tokens they have on retainer. Pretty nice. Wish it were me. Okay. You gotta go. You have the 3rd force? That's the 3rd. That would be the 3rd force, right? Time to cruise. Playing around days. There's the 3rd force. Jesus. Okay, well, I'm pretty much ready to hand it to him, but... Well, wait, yeah, they ult. They drop a gigantic fucking Psychic Frog. I don't think there's any way out of this. How much removal did we draw this match? We drew an Orcish Bowmaster and a Fatal Push. A couple of Orcish Bowmasters. I think that I should have paid some preference to removal. Got the Psychic Frog. Okay, I mean, that basically means I'm dead. Oh, GG's. I mean, I can't believe we even got that game 2 off of them. All right, gamers. 2-1 with... Frankly, this is Dimir tempo. It's not Dimir Reanimator. We resolved one Atraxa, and she didn't even win us the damn game. I can't believe we got all the way down to 1 life after resolving her. That was unbelievable. That first match was exceptional, especially that second game. I made plenty of misplays with the libraries. I was drawing cards on my turn when I absolutely didn't have to. I had already made my land drops. I think I was just stricken by fear and was digging too desperately because I was at 3 to 1 life for about 20 minutes there. Completely bonkers. Dawn Hand Dissonant. I didn't realize that it's actually kind of a non-bow with Moonshadow. You're blighting it, which is putting -1/-1 counters back onto it. Clearly they were using it for some kind of value engine. That reanimation effect was pretty spooky, and I just made the idiot move of sending our Atraxa to the bin with that thing out. But really a lesson in paying attention to the cards that your opponents play. So thanks for sticking around for my haphazard, just completely bumbling misplays there. And then we got our ass handed to us, especially in that last game versus Esper Tempo. I think they just really outplayed us quite well. Their forces were pretty perfectly timed, and they were just able to stay alive long enough for that Tamiyo to ult, knowing quite likely that we did not have anything to impact a flip Tamiyo very well at all. But really cool deck. I do like the ability to sideboard out the combo and switch into the tempo plan. I think versus Esper Tempo, we should have switched back to the combo for game 3. I think I played pretty scared, and I figured that people would have their ways to interact with it. But I think in the future, I'll go ahead with trying to rotate the combo back in if we end up going to game 3 sometimes, just to hopefully catch our opponents off of their feet. I think that in that second game versus that Golgari rock deck, they just always had 2-3 cards in hand. I think what they were holding on to were surgicals. I've just got to assume that that's what they had in hand, and we weren't doing anything that indicated we had the reanimation package in the deck. Anyways, that'll be it for today. Thank you so much for sticking around. I am really loving Timeless right now. It is so much fun to play, so exciting. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me play next, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.